Hey guys, Kane here. About a month ago I released a video of Dragon Invasion, and I think perhaps a week or so the meta has changed, and it changed pretty hard. During my previous recording, the meta belonged mostly to the mages who used Sword of Frost, the likes of Solmir and CL. But something happened and Dragon Invasion has turned to the physical meta as of recently. I'm not entirely sure for how long the physical meta will last, but from scoring perhaps 30 million total or so to 150 million, I guess I will just take it. The formation I use right now, most of the damage comes from Wood Elves and Marksmen. Both of these have to be somewhat invested to perform good damage. For me personally, I have not ever invested into the ranged roster, so for me it is basically just non-existent. So I lose a lot of possible damage from that. But other than that, since I am using quite a few Rampart units in my own formation, my Rampart roster is decently upgraded. So my elves perform well. By invested, I do not mean diamonds or any of the sort, more like shards to 6 star, awakened to 5 star, and emblems. Wisdom potential at 40 would be of course ideal for maximum effect. The score I am able to get now is not as high as some other people do get. Similar formations like mine are able to score close to 300 million damage in just 3 attempts. Most of these units you see on screen are pretty much must-haves to do good damage, but some could be swapped for something else. Wood Elves and Marksmen will be your core damage, both preferably equipped with Path of the Assassin emblems to maximize their damage, since the penetration is pretty much what increased their damage by quite a lot. I usually swap out my best emblems and put them on Elves and Marksmen. For the buffers, you want Dendroid 5 star awakened, so he would provide both the slow and the bleed on the enemy dragon. Why this is so important is if you're playing certain compositions and have, let's say, Stone Key of Might and Magic, Dendroid both can activate the double shot from archers and also make the enemy bleed, which would give the 15% additional unit damage to any of the marksmen, if you would not have Path of the Assassin emblem. This is not the best emblem for them of course, but if you do not have the Path of the Assassin emblems, you have to make do with what you have. Other than that, Manticore is used for defense and damage reduction removal, Unicorn to increase the damage taken early on in the battle where the core of the damage is generated, Pegasus is for shields and damage reduction removal, also additional bleeding, Bone Dragon for damage reduction removal, and I do not think I had any other that could provide some decent and steady defense or damage reduction removals, so I kept my 6-star Devil in there for additional damage per entry, but I am looking for more buffers and or debuffers to use with them. This is currently the best score that I could get within myself. I only have one set of Path of the Assassin on my Wood Elves, which is not even half potential on Wisdom. Marksman being with a weak roster and so on, so this may not be the best build out there, but this is somewhat a decent team and or set that you can look towards on your next Dragon Invasion if you want to perform higher scores. Also, just to let you know why I am not using a ballista, my catapult is close to level 80. It does almost the same or similar damage like a ballista below level 40, so it is just a hassle to re-equip for a tiny bit more score. Hope this can somewhat help you guys form better formations and even beat my score. If it did and you do find better formations, do let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and stay safe.